amazing audience, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Azmi and let's talk about books. So today's video is about a book whose genre I couldn't decipher till the 1/4 of the book. I was like, why did it just switch? Anyways, the name of the book is The LUNAR CODEX by Connell. And this is my first international collaboration and I'm really excited about it. To know a bit about the story, a basic idea of where the story is coming from, the author and all, we're gonna read the blurb, so here it goes.
The night of the car accident changes everything for Jace Northall, leaving him an orphan at 3 years old. Fast forward 12 years later, and Jace is struggling to survive his teen years. Frequent relocations complicate his life, leaving him feeling lonely and frustrated. After his most recent move, Jace is hopeful they have finally found a place to call home, where he can finally just be a normal kid. After an adventurous night out with his new friends, Marcus and Izzy, Jace learns that there is nothing normal about his life and is left desperately fighting to keep his world together and protect the ones he loves. Realizing the enemy is closing in, he abandons his old life, searching for answers. With his newfound abilities and the help of his friends, Jace is reborn as the unlikely hero while he journeys to discover who he truly is and how he fits in.
So as the blurb suggests, Jace is our protagonist, a 15-year-old boy who lost his parents at the age of 3. He lives with his uncle and aunt and he is really irritated by the fact that he cannot form bonds or friends, and that is just because he keeps moving houses every 6 months or so. And I relate this to the army kids so much. Like many of my friends who are army kids, they're like, we form bonds, we form friends and then we move. Like how irritating it is. It takes time to be friends with someone and you just move. Like you cannot be the same online. It's a fact. People offline and online are very similar. Coming back to the book, Jace keeps moving and this time he comes to a place which is very different from the other he has been at. It's like a village type of thing, and the neighborhood, the neighbors, everything's very pretty, kind and amazing. But then at some point you just feel like there are some hidden things in here. There are some hints the author is trying to give us. So you read them and then you think about it and then the normal story continues. And then there's another hint. You start thinking about it again. So I'd say the mystery part is done very amazingly. You see a bit of romance between Jace and a character in the book. But then this book is more about the supernatural parts of his and his family, a secret they hold. And his friends and family starts noticing odd things too, but they do not comment on anything. So are they just ignoring the fact that Jace is something else, or are they hiding something too? Read the book to find that. It is a really good paced book. Like it's not too slow, not too fast, just perfect. And I'd say that the words used are really good. Like you can relate to it. At times there were books which I had closed because the language, the pace was so bad that I couldn't just read it. I was like, shut it. But this book, I couldn't put it down. I was like, I'll just read a chapter more, then a chapter more, and a chapter more, and then 8 chapters went. And then I read it in like 3-4 days, like maximum 3-4 days. I'd say that perhaps the author's first language is English, so they're really good with words because that's basically how they speak. This is the first book in a duology and I am dying to read the second one. I enjoyed it very much and I'd say that this is well recommended for people who like Harry Potter or Twilight or stuff like that, supernatural basically. It is very nicely written and you'll enjoy it for sure. I want to read the second part so bad and I'm going to search for the PDF somewhere. The best thing about this book was how the author was able to convey the emotions, and that the author didn't focus on the protagonist and left the other characters hollow. The personalities were expressed so well, like they really are real persons, because when you read a book, the author try to convey the protagonist story more and the side characters are just pushed to the side. But this didn't happen in this story. The side characters were highlighted too at points and I loved that. It felt real because a story or anything cannot be just about a person, and authors fail put that in their book, epitome of attention becomes the protagonist. Like, the other characters don't even exist. Like, if they weren't there, the story would still continue. But no, this didn't happen in this book, and I love that. Like, every character was a support to other. So that's it for this time. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below which was your favorite part. Have you read this book? Share this video with your bookworm friend. Subscribe to my channel, and up until next time, bye bye.